What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I am still doing Adam Sandler films, but this time we are talking about Anger Management. This is a 2003 comedy film that was directed by Peter Segal, and Anger Management is a movie that I've seen quite a few times, but it feels like it's been a while since I've seen it. So if I were to have made a best of, like, what are my favorite Adam Sandler movies, I don't know. There's some great ones in there. But rewatching this, I'm like, is this up there now? I really enjoyed rewatching this. This is so much fun. Adam Sandler plays Dave Busnick, who is a guy, typical normal guy. He has a girlfriend, a hot girlfriend, which Adam Sandler always seems to do. This time it's Marissa Tomei. And he has commitment issues. Not like he can't be faithful or anything, but he's embarrassed with public displays of affection because of something that happened to him when he was a child. So he can't kiss her in public, and he also has fear of committing to her as far as proposing to her, taking to the next level, like fully developing their relationship, and she wants to help him along with that. And one time this incident happens with him on an airplane, an anger issue that seems like it's not really his fault, but he gets forced into anger management, and that's where we meet Dr. Buddy, played by Jack Nicholson, who's supposed to help Adam Sandler along with his anger. And it even comes to a point where he moves in with him and he follows him to his work, follows him with his relationships, just is a part of his life every step of the way. It's enough to drive a guy insane, and you basically see that. You see Jack Nicholson drive Adam Sandler batshit crazy, and it's quite enjoyable. Like I said, I have so much fun watching this. Jack Nicholson, it's so great to see him play a role that is so carefree, that is so fun. The first scene where you get introduced to him on the airplane, and he's sitting next to Adam Sandler, and he's laughing at this movie he's watching on the TV. His laugh is so infectious, and I hear the Joker's laugh when you see him having that much fun. And to see him in a role where he comes off almost like, yeah, he's funny, and yeah, he's likable, and he's all of those good things, but he's also at times creepy and invasive, and you don't know where he's coming from. There's points where he comes off as maybe he's the straight up villain of the story, and it becomes heartbreaking at some points to watch and to see Sandler's life fall apart before his eyes. A lot of Sandler's movies like his jokes rely a lot on the side characters, the side actors that we have. Like, for example, Nate is the character it's his girlfriend's best friend. He's a guy who's obviously in love with his girlfriend, and there's even a scene where Sandler sees him in the bathroom urinal and sees his big schlong and sees that it's huge, and Nate's like, oh yeah. So he's a threat in a lot of ways, because who knows? You can't trust guys who just want to be your girlfriend's friend, because, to be honest, they don't just want to be their friend. Yeah, tell me about it. Louis Guzman is a character who's at the anger management, very effeminate type character, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's 2019. Krista Allen and January Jones played porn stars who are also in the program, and they're constantly making out with each other, so there's nothing wrong with that. But I remember seeing January Jones in this movie and thinking that, wow, she's a fun, bubbly actress, but everything that I've seen her in since this, she sucked. Like, she's not a good actress. So it's refreshing to go back and see a movie where, hey, being a lesbian and making out. Clearly. John C. Reilly has a very funny part. Heather Graham has a very memorable scene, Red Sox attire included, but I love the moment. I love the scene where Sandler has to pick her up at the bar to let Jack Nicholson try to get him out of the program. Of course, it doesn't go the way that it should. John Turturro, who I almost forget that he did more than just the Zohan movie with Adam Sandler. He's also very much a part of this. And Woody Harrelson has a hilarious bit of being a cross-dressing prostitute who he ends up also interacting with at a baseball game. I mean, look, this movie I'm not saying maybe it's the most brilliant comedy ever, but it doesn't have to be because it's consistently funny. It made me laugh so many different points. Jack Nicholson getting mad over Sandler cooking his eggs wrong. I said over easy. Or the moment where he gets Sandler to sing I Feel Pretty in his car in the middle of traffic because sure. And like there's so many bits, them going back and forth. Like who would have thought that these two would have great chemistry? It's surprising that Nicholson never did more laugh out loud comedies like this. Maybe he has. Maybe I'm not giving Nicholson enough credit. Maybe I'm forgetting something here and there. Let me know in the comments below if there's a great Jack Nicholson comedy that I'm just not remembering right now. But clearly this is a favorite. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of Anger Management? Do you like it as well? Is it one of your favorite Sandler comedies? Thanks for watching. I will say this before I go. The program that Nicholson has for his anger management, like this is torture. This is borderline illegal. How like, for everything to align the way that it does, for Sandler to not kill someone or to not... I know it's a movie, I know it's a comedy, I know I'm not supposed to think too hard about it, but man, they're pushing the limits for poor Sandler. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!